swim.
In the unlikely event of an emergency situation arising, you will find life instructions on the use of these are situated in prominent view throughout the ship. Further instructions will be given by the ship's crew. There are auxiliary personnel on the right program. There are about 60 with the striped lower half. This was the home of a famous sailor of Cowes called Uffa Fox. And Uffa Fox spent many years sailing with different members of the royal family. He taught Prince Philip how to sail. He also invented the airborne life raft that saved many lives from aeroplanes that have crashed into the sea. Well known in the powerboat racing circles and the yachting circles. Side goes right the way to Newport. Newport right in the centre of the island. See the Chine ferry, just on our right hand side, at the left hand side of the river. The Chine ferry runs between East and West Cowes. We have 3 of these Raptor class ferries that run the service from Cowes to Southampton. Journey time about just under an hour. They carry 800 passengers and up. See the hydrofoil over on the left there, just approaching Cowes. The hull is 16 inches of solid Burma teak, backed by 2 inches of wrought iron. The mast about 160 foot high, flying from the after flagstaff. Now just coming up on the right, 337 warship here in Portsmouth. Long way from home. If you see the sailors there, make sure you give them a wave, ladies. This looks like one of the very latest Canadian ships. I haven't seen this type before. It looks like a Hudson class type. This is the Semaphore Tower, and it's from here that the Queen's Harbour Master Portsmouth controls all shipping movements around this very busy port, all controlled by the ship. And the Victory is one of the ships you'll probably... Now as we make our way along, just coming up on the right hand side, see the M1 reinforced plastic. This is a Minehunter, Sandown class Minehunter. Glass reinforced plastic of course is used so that they don't attract any of the mines that they're test warships. Now they're the very latest in technology in the naval fleet. The design of the Duke class ships was altered radically in response to lessons learnt in the Falklands. They have a special electric motor propulsion system because their primary design is that of an ISW ship, that's anti-submarine warfare ship. The superstructure is divided into 3 sections. If any one of the sections gets hit from a rocket or a... Quite unusual to see three in together, actually. They must have known Brian was on the trip. No, I'm sorry, that goes to the gentleman as well, if you're that way inclined. Coming up to two of our three aircraft carriers. In actual fact, folks, today we have all three carriers in the port. So you really have picked a good day to come along. We have the Invincible, the Illustrious and the Ark Royal. Now you've got Hustler, and we're just coming alongside the Illustrious. Now both of these carriers recently returned from the Gulf. They were down there during the recent crisis, and it was found to be very suitable for the Royal Navy's needs and ideal for training aircrew. So they built a flight deck on board the ship, and they can train 104 just inside over on the right. Promotional video, and I do understand that we do have a few down in the bar, which I'll tell you about a bit later on. So if you haven't got a camera or don't like photography, they are in actual fact cheaper than buying a
not that, not when I...
Genau,